Hello and welcome to my channel, Johnnycraft. I am Johnny and I created. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about me in case you were curious. First of all, I bought Minecraft just before the Bedrock Edition came out, or right after, anyways. I bought the Java Edition. And I got this link code or download code that gave me the Windows 10 Edition free. So I said, two games for one, why not? Well, I was playing the Java edition for about a month or two, and I couldn't ever find anyone to play. So I switched to the Windows 10 edition because I knew the Better Together update was coming out, as I paid attention to the news on the Minecraft Mojang or Mojang website. So I said, well, let's check it out, and I started playing it. And the first thing I noticed is that all the redstone bugs that were in the Java edition that everyone loved to use, they weren't all that reliable. But in the Windows 10 edition, they fixed them. They actually made sure that these bugs did not happen, which means certain types of creations didn't work anymore. Uh, the, what do you call it, uh, bud switches were actually something that wasn't supposed to happen, and everyone used it so much that Mojang left it in. 4J Studios left it in and said, hey, people like it. And when Microsoft bought them, they said that the Windows 10 edition, they solved what was causing them, but now they're more reliable. So I said, well, that's kind of cool. And when the Better Together update came out, so did Realms. And I said, well, there we go. Because the only thing I hated playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4 was we all had to be on there at the same time. And I know people who live in other states, other time zones, so when I could play, they couldn't, and vice versa. So I wanted a realm type of place where, when, no matter what, didn't matter who was on or who wasn't, you could always be in the same world. So, say a friend of mine in Missouri, he plays, he makes changes to the world, and then say around midnight, 1 o'clock, whatever. And so when I have time to play, I get on there and I see what he's done. So we can collaborate even though we're working on different time zones. I thought that was really, really nice. So I subscribed to a realm. Me plus two. And I've got two players in it, Crazy Sassy Cat and Steel Party. But, we're having a little trouble, a little issue with one of them, Crazy Sassy Cat. For some reason, can't log in. And I'll have to solve that different. But back to me. So I got a realm and we started playing. And I got the idea to put my gameplay on YouTube because, well, I like it. And I figured there are people out there who play like me. Besides, every time I look something up on how to do something in Minecraft on YouTube, people are in creative mode building all this awesome stuff, but they never run out of resources. And so they build something in, I don't know, 15 minutes. It might take you 2 weeks to build it. It might take you longer, provided you have the resources or you have to go get the resources. So there's all these interactions. It's called Minecraft, so a lot of time is spent mining. Then you build something, then you hope it works, then you work out why it's not working, and so on and so forth. So that's the essence of the game, and I like that. It's pragmatic, but it's real. Things happen fast enough to keep me engaged, but they don't take so long. Like I used to play some Facebook games, Farmville. 12 hours, this will happen. So you hope in 12 hours you can get back to it. Um, and Minecraft's not like that. I love that about it. So, anyways, it's me. It's this laptop that I'm looking into. No camera, just this laptop. I don't have a budget. I don't get paid. Hoping for at least 4,000 subscribers, or what is it? No, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time in any given year. so that you can monetize. I mean, I've set the switches for it, but they've changed. Um, it's a really funny story. I was creating content, and I think I'd earned up to 7 cents before they changed and demonetized everybody, and they had to meet these conditions to remonetize. Okay, so now I'm hoping to meet these conditions. I'm actually hoping to turn this into a way to make some extra money because if I can, then it pays for itself, which would be really cool for me. I don't mean like pays for itself as in get my money back for the game. No, I've enjoyed the game too much. Um, but how about pays for itself as in I can upgrade my realm to accept more people. Uh, but I also work a full-time job. I'm in warehousing, tires to be specific, and I work anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day. So I come home and I'm tired, uh, and I want to play a little bit just to relax and put that gameplay on YouTube. But the other thing that occurred to me is people do things, then they show you. Did they do things, then they show you. And I don't know that these things weren't done in creative mode, and then they want to show it off. It's an achievement. You have a lot of people out there who just want to say that they did something, uh, whether they actually did it according to the rules of the game or not. Now, in creative mode, there are no real rules. Things don't attack you. You don't have to go resource hunting. You can fly for no reason. You don't have to have a Elytra or a Lytra, however they pronounce it. The other thing I didn't like is people rush in and they beat the game, and I don't ever see them play the game. You just see them beat the Ender Dragon. Okay, fine. What about after that? How about before that? What did you do before that? So, my idea for this channel is I created a realm in April 2018. This is now June 2018, and I don't get to play a lot per week, so I try to get more hours on the weekend playing, and it does take hours. But maybe an hour or two a night if I can. I think I've been averaging around 3 nights a week, and on the weekend, 2 to 3 hours. But that's it. My studio happens to be my living room. I'm sitting on a couch, and in fact, I can show you. Let me switch the camera right there. Okay, so this is all living room. There's a love seat. There's a chair. I have 2 lamps. And there's the couch I sit on, the best seat in the house, with a window right behind me, which is why I don't do a lot of videos with me in it. But, so, the only other equipment I use is an Xbox old style wired controller. I've never owned an Xbox. Now, I had to teach myself how to use it because I was familiar with the PlayStation controller. I have PlayStation 4. And I played Minecraft on it for a while. But constantly had to be on there at the same time. Me and Steel Party. And it was kind of weird because I could play on it anytime I wanted, but he couldn't unless I was on it. And we're in different time zones. So it didn't always work out. So I chose a realm because no matter what, no matter when he could play, he's able to play. And I can see the results of his gameplay when I log in. So I thought that was really cool. But I don't really seem to like servers very much because they have mods. You never know what server is running which mods. So say you go to join a server and it'll tell you which mods you got to download. You download them and you add them to your game, and then you play by their rules, which is really weird. I think I got on one. They didn't say anything about being on a hard difficulty, and I was extremely new to the game. So I went in and I didn't know where I could build. So I finally found a spot that would let me build, and I think I removed 3 blocks of sand, and all these mobs came running at me. But that's, it's just the way it goes. So I play on just the straight up Bedrock edition of Minecraft. I have one resource pack that I downloaded for my own visual acuity, and it's the natural pack because I could tell the difference between the different ores a lot better with that. And I actually like the way everything looks with it. But anyone who's playing on my realm, they don't have to have that one. Crazy Sassy Cat and Steel Party just have your basic Minecraft. I think they started playing on Pocket Edition because they both play on either a tablet or a phone. But you know, they see what they see, and I see it the way I see it, and that's kind of cool. And now, of course, I don't have a server, so I can't put one up and run it the way I want to run it. So I have a realm. It's me and 2 people. I would like the realm that has more than that, but you know, I'm working up to it. First of all, it took me a while to get 2 people who could play. At first it was just me and Crazy Sassy Cat, and then Steel Party showed up again after a long time of me not even seeing them online. So now we've got 2, except for like I mentioned before, she's having trouble logging in. It keeps telling her that the server's full. And I have no idea what that's about, but I've got to investigate it because I want her playing. She's kind of fun to play with. And she's a very good cooperative player. So if she finds out I need resources, next thing I know, I've got these resources because I was at work and she had time to play. The other piece of equipment I have is earbuds. They pair with the Bluetooth with my computer. They're made to work in stereo, and it really cut out a lot of line noise. Before that, I used this, and it's a wireless headset, and it had a module that plugged into my USB port, but it created line noise after a while, and I actually had a few people tell me, hey, I can't stand that noise. And so I said, okay, I gotta get something better. I went Bluetooth because my laptop does Bluetooth. It's a Surface, Surface Book, the first one, not the most recent edition. So, and that's what I play on. That's all my equipment, and that's all the players in my world right now. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Goals for my channel. Like I said, I want to play on this one realm and stay on that realm. I opened it in April of 2018. This is June of 2018. I figured out I have to name my episodes as in episode 1 through whatever, because I myself am having trouble keeping track of when each episode was uploaded. And I'm starting to play around with editing because some of my videos are long, like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, and it's all mining. And then when I get to what I actually want to do, because I finally got the resources, you know, it's like an ungodly long video. So I'm, you know, playing around with being able to edit, especially the, what do you call the high-speed mining, which is you just take a video of yourself mining and then you triple the speed or something like that. I'm teaching myself everything. I'm an average gamer. I don't know anything about this stuff. So everything I'm teaching myself, everything I know about Minecraft, I've taught myself. I do watch a few videos on YouTube to get ideas. One is a guy who seems to only do things in creative, but he really pushes the mechanics of Minecraft. His name is El Mongo. And he's extremely detail oriented. If you watch his videos, you know he will explain anything and everything about any of his designs. But his designs work. And I'm not saying that people who do things in creative only can't build these things. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I can't see them in the actual game setting of which I play. I want achievements, and you can't do that in creative. I have to contend with things attacking me. So, but I will use other people's designs. Skippy6 Gaming is someone else that I check out once in a while, and he actually featured one of El Mongo's designs. In fact, let's see, whose design am I using for the Iron Farm? it's your basic design, a platform with iron golems on it, but I forget who it was, took it to its limit as far as stacking these on top of each other. And that's my plan, is I want to stack iron farms on top of each other so that all the golems drop down in the same point and get destroyed and I get the iron. So the design says you can go up 64 blocks. If there's 64 blocks in between them, they won't affect each other. And all you got to do is put villagers around it. So I have to let my villagers mate. I only grabbed 2 from the village that I found. I ended up with 2 farmers. I thought that was going to be a problem, but it wasn't. And now they're producing babies. And I have to come up with a way to collect those once I get so many in there and build a trading hall. This is my plan. I built a trading hall, and when I got enough villagers to make it worthwhile, I snatch a couple of them, get them in the trading hall, and see what they trade. And then I'll keep the ones I want, the ones I don't want. Other designs of this trading hall sends them off to die. Well, instead, when I decide to get rid of them, they're going to go to another level of my iron farm. And so that's going to take a lot of powered rails. And it's going to take a few mine carts. I can't do it one at a time or that would just take forever. So it's going to take quite a few mine carts. So I have to build this slowly and work it up. And I don't even have a slime area yet. So it's a work in progress. Anyways, come join me. If you like this style of gameplay, it's going to evolve. I'm going to get to where I learn how to do more things, especially with the editing of the videos, and then we'll see, how that works. The other thing is, if I take a long gaming session and I split the videos up, I think that could be kind of cool, because then I can make them smaller videos and tell you what's in each one, and you can go from there. Time indexes I have never played around with. I'm going to have to, so that I can link to it. And so if you only want to see me build, then you can skip all the mining. That's another way around that. So yeah, that's my plans for the future. I will stay in the same world though, in this realm, and eventually I will beat the Ender Dragon, and then I'll come back, because there's a lot of stuff you can do after that. And so I don't plan on closing this world down, but I can't say that I won't, because if an important enough update comes out that won't apply to it, I might have to start all over. Who knows? But then I'll be able to do things faster because I'll know more about what I'm doing. So thanks for getting to know me, and I hope to get to know you. I enjoy comments. I read every comment so far on my channel, because there's not a lot of them. It's not hard to do. But I'll read the comments and I'll respond to them, either in a video or by typing comments to your comments. Right now I type comments to comments because I got 2 people who leave comments, maybe 3. But say I get the same question from 5 people, of course I'm going to answer that in a video. I'm also working on a time schedule of when can I live stream so that people can actually ask me questions and I can answer them. Well, first of all, I have IBS, and I haven't mastered those settings yet. The last live stream I tried, I'm glad I put it on private. It showed 1/4 of the screen, just a square. That was it. And there was nothing I could do about it. I didn't know, and I still don't know the settings well enough, but once I get it figured out, I'll be able to live stream my gameplay. Until then, if you see me live stream, it's me hoping to have a conversation with my audience. So other than that, I'm hoping to build subscribers. I'm hoping to build likes. What I found out about YouTube is, if you like it and you put a like on that video, then it's kind of like crowdsourcing. Other people who like similar videos to you will get informed that my video is there, and they'll have a chance to watch it, and that can snowball. And then hopefully I get enough people who want to see more of my videos that they subscribe, and then that builds my subscribers. So that's how the like system works. Dislike is the opposite. If you dislike a video, then people who tend to like the same types of things you like, they don't get referred to it. So because YouTube doesn't want to suggest things to you you're not going to like. So that's the ins and outs of what I know about YouTube. That's it. Sum total, I am learning. So come join or come visit my channel. Join if you want. Leave me comments. I'll answer them. It can be questions. They can be suggestions. I'll take them all to heart.